Good morning and welcome back to another weekend vlog. Today is an exciting weekend because we are throwing my husband a surprise party. Now, he doesn't know anything is happening, or maybe, I'm not sure. Let's see if he does at the end, because I always throw him a surprise party. Well, some years not, but last year I did something really small. This year it's going to be a little bit bigger. We've invited quite a few friends. Some could come, some couldn't come. So we're going to do a Swedish fika. I'm doing a very light fika because there's a family with some kids who want to come and they are unable to stay for dinner. Some unable to come for fika because this was quite last minute. I sent out the invites last Saturday, so it is quite last minute for everyone to turn up. But a lot of people can come, so it was really nice. And I did lots of the cooking during the week. On Wednesday and Thursday, I finished early. My son didn't have scouts, which is really great timing on Thursday. Others I have to hang out a little longer. So I came home and I did some cooking. My husband went out on Wednesday with some work colleagues, and on Thursday his friends took him out for his birthday. So I had some time on my hands in the evening to do some cooking. When I throw surprise parties, the easiest thing to make is my rice and curry, because rice and curry you can make and put it in the fridge a couple of days or even a week in advance. If you make it, you can put it in the freezer. It's really good when obviously it sits in the sauce and it has time to suck in all the sauce. So I've made a meatball curry, I've made a chicken curry, I've made a brinjal curry, this aubergine, we call them brinjals in Sri Lanka. And then I'm gonna make a kebab curry, like a beef sort of very thin kebab meat curry. And I'm gonna make lentils, and we've got onion, and we've got a sambal, and we've got some pickles. So I think we've got lots of food for dinner. And then for fika, I'm doing a big fruit platter, as well as what was that? Yeah, I ordered a cake. I had a voucher again for 25% off on an 8-piece Swedish princess cake. My husband loves, so I'm going to buy that. I've ordered it yesterday at the local grocery store. And what else? Yes, I said the fruit platter. And then I've got some cookies. I'm going to make some of our famous kladdkaka muffins that I've featured on this channel so many times before. And yes, we're going to have ourselves a little surprise party. We've got a few kids coming as well. So I'm going to get started. And then I'll take you around and show you what I've done for decor. So the centerpiece is just this sort of herb garden. Now, I have done a mix of 4. This is a full plant. This one is also another full plant that I bought. I've just put it in a terracotta plant. It comes in this beautiful gray one, but I'm feeling like I'm having a lot of terracotta, so it's going to go with that. This is oregano. It smells really, really beautiful. We've got some mint, if anybody, in that drink. My husband's been working on Friday, so I'm going to get that away. This one is so beautiful. I'm so pleased. Look, some of the smaller leaves are starting to turn up. So these are these sort of vines that you buy. I bought that one at the grocery store, and so this is the rosemary. It's really good to cook with and lovely. And I've got some tapered candles. I'm going to change those out to some white candles. And then I've got these ones. I bought these ones at the charity store a few years ago. They're really, really unusual. They are by a company called Elms. It's quite an expensive item actually, but I found it at the charity store, and I think they're really, really quite cool. So I've got those, and then I picked these ones up as well at one of the local stores. So I just put a mix of all that on the table. So that's going to be our centerpiece. The entranceway I have changed up as well for the summer and spring months. I've got a candle and obviously more rosemary here. This one is my 4 olive plant. I love it. I think it looks really great. I bought this. It's in this terracotta pot, and just opened my husband's Rolex book that he got for, I think he got it for Father's Day last year. So that, I just opened it up to a page. He has this watch, so it's nice to have it there. My arched mirror over here, which is really nice. And then obviously my lamp that says, I'm really liking this sort of setup. So as you walk into the house, it's obviously giving off a very summery vibe, but obviously outside it's snowing, and snowing quite a bit. Oh well. This is what living in Scandinavia looks like. When we're throwing this party for him, it's the 20th of April, and we're still having snow on the ground. It's just unbelievable. Okay, so I'm going to get my skates on. Let me show you what's in the fridge. We've got strawberries in the fridge. I've got some things. My husband never really comes into the fridge, so he's just, it's really easy that way. So it's got a few things there. But I'm going to make, I got this meat kebab meat. So I'm going to make another curry with it. So I've got my bottles of ginger, garlic, so it's really going to be easy for me to do some cooking. I'll just quickly whip this one up, and then we're going to cut the fruit, and then we'll be ready downstairs. So I think I do need to make the chocolate muffins and then just tidy up the house a little bit, take away all these papers. So I'm going to get all that done, and then I'll show you once I set everything up. So somebody's coming at 2 o'clock. So today, now the time is 8:30, so I have some time on my hands, but I really need to get my skates on. What are you doing in the fridge, Matthew? What?
Prime.
What are you looking at?
Prime.
Your Prime? I don't know. Did you? I think you drank up your Prime, darling. Here, there's this Prime. No? You'll have to go and buy more if you want that. You like the lemon one? My son loves this sort of lemon Prime. First came out, I think the Prime drinks for like 150 crowns, like $15 here, and I was not about to buy it for him. My eldest son got it as a birthday gift from my brother-in-law, actually. So we were, yeah, but after that it's gone down now so much in price now, because obviously the hype has reduced. I'm also going to make some beans, so they're just going to be a stir-fried beans. I'm going to try and do that now as well. So now I'm just going to add some coconut milk. Making rice and curry in Sri Lanka is a lot more cumbersome. Here in Sweden, you have everything in either cans or tubes or crushed tomatoes, everything. Obviously sometimes it's not, doesn't taste as nice. I just shake the can a bit. You can use half of it for this. You can stir it now if you like.
Okay.
Careful, don't burn your hand. So I'm going to cut the pineapple while the beans are still thawing in the frying pan, and then I'm going to cook the beans. I've cut the melon. I'm going to set everything up early. It's really easy with my husband, because my husband likes to play games with the kids on the weekend, so they will be upstairs playing some games, so I can do my thing downstairs and he won't bother me, it won't come down. But I'm going to get a few things that I can already out of the way. The chocolate muffins I could make, and then I will just tell him that we're having it for dessert today because it's his birthday and his friend Emil is coming for dinner. So I'm going to cut this, and then we're going to start making the bean curry. And then once that's out of the way, I think I'm pretty much done. So let's get this one down. So in Sri Lanka, we take a knife and then we cut through it like this. And then let me show you from here. So I don't know how usually people do it, but you cut there and you cut like this on the side, and then you take out the little eye. A bit of the pineapple comes out as well, but for the most part, it's the easiest method I know. If anybody else knows a better way of cutting the eyes out of your pineapple, I'm all ears. Okay, so I think this one's done, so let me cut this out. The good thing about the fact that it's snowing is that I can put all the things that I've made, because it's so cold outside still, outside, like fruit and all. I don't need to put it in the fridge, so that's really, really helpful. I've made some cookies, pre-cooked cookies. So it's just easy for me when in a pinch now all of a sudden I want to have some cookies on the table for my husband's party. I just need to take them out of the oven, out of the freezer, and put them in. I have made a video on how to make these cookies, Alison Roman cookies. You can just go on to Alison Roman's website and onto her YouTube channel, and she shows you how to make these cookies. They are so delicious. You want to add some sea salt to the top of it. I haven't done that because when you freeze it, it melts. Matthew, you can close the fridge for me, please. Thank you. My younger son is such a big helper today. And then I've got these cookies on my baking sheet now, so I'm just going to put them out because they do spread a little bit. So I'm just going to make sure that they are stretched out like this. I'm going to add in some sea salt, and then you're going to put it into 176 degree Celsius oven, or 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 12 to 15 minutes. But because they're made from frozen, I'm going to have to put it in for a little longer than that. Probably about 20 minutes will do the trick. And a sprinkle of sea salt. These cookies are so delicious. So now I'm making a really quick trip to the grocery store just to pick up a few things. I need to pick up the cake. I have to maybe check on a couple of things that I might need. And I want to add in maybe some passion fruit, some pomegranate into the fruit. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a block of brie cheese. I've got some crackers at home which I can use. So let's go and do that. They just came home after swimming. It is now 11 o'clock. So I have 3 hours before the guests start coming. So this is the cake. So I'm ready for the party, and my husband doesn't know I brought my clothes downstairs, but I wanted to show you the fruit platter that I made. So it looks really, really pretty. We've got some strawberries, we've got some melons, we've got some pineapple, and some little passion fruit there. I've got some pads, but I'm going to put that with the brie cheese for the fika. So this is going to go on the table, so that's all ready. Got a few more passion fruit to put out. I have friends coming and they love fruit, so this will be perfect. You could just even have a normal cake. So that is going to be the fruit tray. I've got my cookies that I made. These ones we bought. These are some Oreos. This is just for the kids. Some typical Swedish ones. These are biscotti. They are really nice. And some bullar. And obviously these muffins. And tray. We've got this. My husband wants some of these, but I'm going to put these away because we don't need them. And I'm going to go to bed and put them on the side here.